when you're fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again tonight.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. When they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong, he's so physical, in the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov's striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold it.
I can't hold it. But it's okay. It's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that undisputed Makhachev.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence. Islam Makhachev is ready to engage in the game. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Makhachev told us in our last fighter meeting that they could have charged a pay-per-view price for the sparring sessions between these two, and good on the UFC for getting this fight together.
I mean, you know it was a hard fight to put together because these guys are brothers, but they have skill sets that are so similar.
How about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him there.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Makhachev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Makhachev's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Lands with the ground and pound.
Right
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Making all these shots count. And how much more can he take? Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Islam Makhachev. That'll work. Nice lead left.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. Clinch position, look for a lot of different takedown attempts, a lot of left.
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a seat, bud.
All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Makhachev's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, let's get to round 2. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh! How good was that judo toss? Double leg. Right side control now.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
And now he's got the back.
He's going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Pretty good grip. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Makhachev's eye is closing up. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop!
All right, so that round is in the books. Makhachev's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Stuffs the takedown. Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Makhachev's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, so it has been punches and strikes in bunches tonight. His opponent is wearing it. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, that's tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Oh, he's gotta be careful there, yep.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Well-placed shot, right to the swelling. Great job recognizing where he's hurt and going back to it. It looks like the official may need to call in the ringside physician. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
An elbow!
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Postures up and delivers a massive grounding punch to the head. Nurmagomedov's going for an arm here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
Takes his back now. Under a minute to go. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Nice transition.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round. Back to the stools we go, and they need to do something to address the swelling because at this point in time, he has almost been rendered a one-eyed fighter. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, big punch land. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Oh, great submission defense. Khabib's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount.
Side control now. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura, watching him to step over to try to get him up on his hip.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nurmagomedov's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Nurmagomedov's back in north-south.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Khabib's in half guard now.
He's getting the mount here.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. He's having his way with him here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike.
Khabib Nurmagomedov! No judges needed this time around.
Oh, my goodness.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by TKO here tonight. What cannot this man do? Incredible result for your former teammate tonight.
I mean, he can do everything inside the octagon, and he's showing that he's just getting better and better and better. This is Khabib Nurmagomedov at the full extent of his skills, showing everything, doing everything, and earning a massive TKO victory.